Today's subject is about the Stye. You can see, inflammation on the top over here. Some of them is inflammation on the bottom. Some of them inflammation is, inside over here. So, before I made this kind of video, that I look at the Western eye doctors website, and what they said is there is inflammation on lacrimal gland, and also where the location make it different, and then cleaning is very important. And the fourth one is you have to make warm eyes. Wait a second. Inflammation, that means that, there is a heating is involved. Then why you make warm? It doesn't make sense to me, okay? So making warm doesn't make sense to me. Then all you have to do is that first thing is wash the face clean, okay? Then try to not to use alcohol. When alcohol is wet and wet alcohol go into the eyes, ooh, it's burning sensation. It's terrible feeling. So don't try to use that. Wash the face well, okay? Then this one is like this, and then another one is like this one, and then this one is thin, and this is a thick, and you have to use a thin one. And when you use a thick one, then it's difficult to penetrate. So use a thinnest possible. Okay. Then when I do myself, then I do carefully, so no problem. But when you do someone like let's say your daughter or son, then you have to tell them or ask another person hold the arm. And this is if you go to eye doctor, then costs a lot more. And then it's the pain itself is the same thing. But if you do in here, then we are gonna save a lot of money instead of going to hospital or doctors. Okay, then make sure while you poke on inflammation, poke on top over here. You just poke, then you feel poking. Okay, once you poke, then take it out. That's enough. That's it. No more. Okay. Then sometimes the purge comes out and then the blood comes out. Then you wipe out 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Most of cases, usually 5 times. That bleeding stop. Okay. Make sure wash the face. Not to use alcohol around the eyes. Okay. Then hold hold the other person, because pain, then you may scratch this one into eyes. It's very dangerous, so you have to be very careful on that here. Then next day usually that disappear. Now usually on the top, like this kind of one, is usually happen because spleen function, and lower one, like this one, is usually stomach function. There is some kind of heat produced in there. Therefore, if possible, you go to a local acupuncturist, then control the stomach and spleen to reduce heat, because those stye, red one, meaning that there is a heat in somewhere, so you have to remove the heat in your stomach or spleen. The eyes is relatively, talk about the liver, but on this function, usually it happens because of a heat from the stomach or spleen. Okay? Thank you so much for your watching.